Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the best point guards in NBA 2K26 My Team. Here on this tier list, we have 32, I believe, of the best point guards in the game on this list to rank, and it's basically all the best wild gems that are, besides pink diamonds, because those are a million empty and don't exist, and then everybody else who's dropped in packs so far or as a reward or something like that to this point in the year. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's put Kirk Hinrich up in the A tier to start this list off. This card is a 6'4", awesome defensive point guard who has really good badges. That's what I like about Kirk Hinrich. Really nice badges. He's got 75 driving dunk, good jump shot. He's not an insane slasher, but he's a good sized point guard at 6'4". He's very good defensively. Very nice badges, good jump shot, 75 driving dunk, like super solid card. I think he's great. Ja Morant does not provide insane defense, but it's okay. Offensively, he's awesome, but he's only 6'2". I don't know if I can put him S tier, to be totally honest. With how loaded this list is, as good as I think Ja is as a card, I don't believe that he is a top 5 point guard on this list, probably. I don't think I can put him in S tier, in all honesty. Chris Paul, despite being 6 foot, I am going to put B. I'm not going to put A, because he's 6 foot, but he's the best short point guard in the game in terms of just like very short PGs who can really score the ball, especially offensively. He's spectacular. Defensively, he'll get more fluke stops than anybody else his size at this point in the game, I'll tell you that. He's still not going to be a spectacular defender, but his fade to both sides is elite. His movement is really good, and he's just overall a fun, very good card. In the B tier, Jordan Clarkson is one of those guys who's either low A or high B to me. I think he's the best of the Amethyst Wild Gem PGs. Is that enough to put him in S tier? I'm actually going to go yes for now. We might move him down. He might be low S, but 6'5", good crossover, great dunker, great jump shot, Kobe escape, solid defender, well-rounded. Fade isn't the best, but it doesn't need to be. This card's really good. I think he's S tier. I think he's spectacular. Ben Simmons plays no defense at all, he's 6'10". He can't shoot at all, and his defense is overrated compared to previous years. I still think it's very good. 6'10", switchable defender, has very good badges, but his stats aren't quite where they've been in the past, and I think animation-wise, he's just not as special. And then offensively, I mean, if you have any sort of matchup ability where you switch matchups and you're smart and you have some guys with some size on your wings, even if you have an undersized PG, as long as you get a guy with some size on Ben Simmons who's a good defender, you're going to be fine against him, and then he becomes kind of a liability offensively. That's why I have him in B tier. I don't think he's that good. Becky Hammond, no-brainer D tier, 5'6". Need I say more? That card is not usable. CJ McCollum, C tier. He's not as good as the B tier guys, but he's not a horrible card, I would say. His jumper is very good. He's a fun offensive card, but defensively he's mad. He's not an elite slasher either. Marcus Smart's an incredible defensive point guard with a nice jumper, but he has no sigs at all. He's 6'4", and he's a good slasher. I think Clarkson's movement to me is a little more valuable than Smart's defense, with Clarkson being an inch taller too. This one's close, but I think I'd go Clarkson over Smart. I think I'm going to go Smart high A, Clarkson low S as of right now. IT 5'9". This card is terrible. Might be the only non-WNBA player in D tier, to be honest. This card's not good at all. Jamal Crawford, B tier. Fun offensive card. Defensively, he's a little He's not horrid if you badge him out, especially. He's good defensively. He is 6'5", so he could definitely compete. Offensively, he's fine. He's a decent finisher. He's got good movement, very good jump shot. Solid, not unbelievable card. I'd go high B. I think he's solid. Paige Beckers, she stinks too. She's also D tier, not good at all. Damian Lillard, just like CJ, does nothing defensively. He's even better offensively than CJ, but he's even smaller than CJ is, and he doesn't play any defense at an even higher level than CJ doesn't. So he's also C tier to me. Rubio kind of also sucks. He doesn't really do anything well. I think he also is D tier. Him and Isaiah are the two that I think are going to go D tier that aren't WNBA cards on this list. Neither of those cards are Good Friday cards at all, and I think they're the two worst. Like even Jose Calderon, I think, deserves to be C tier, but I think Rubio and Isaiah are the only two that are just legitimately bad. Ben Gordon does not play a ton of defense in his own right. Offensively, he's nice, good escape, good release. He's better than both CJ and Dame are, and he's better defensively than they are too. I'm gonna go low B, actually. I don't think Ben Gordon's a bad card. I think he's B tier. He's solid. Jason Kidd is an easy S tier, probably the best point guard on this list. His fade is immaculate. His movement is legitimately solid. His defense is incredible. I think he's a spectacular card. I think he's S tier. Trae Young, speaking of fun offensive point guards who play literally no defense at all, Trae Young is the exact same category of card. I think Dame's my favorite of these three, and then CJ, and then Trae, so I think he goes in that order. But they're all C tier in my opinion. Not quite D, but not good cards because of their lack of defense. Josh Giddey, I think statistically he's fine, not amazing, but he is 6'8" with a decent jumper and half decent movement at his size. He's legitimately very good. He creates a lot of mismatches with that size. And he's got normal fade too. He's a good card. I think he's A tier. Shea, S tier. I think J-Kid's better, but J-Kid's the only point guard in this list that is probably overall better than SGA is. Amazing card, but defense maybe leaves a tiny bit to be desired. So does the fade, especially going left, but still very good. Kobe White, I think, is also S tier. Him and Jordan Clarkson are very similar cards. 6'5", very good shot creating offensive point guards who are not exceptional defensively, but certainly hold their own. They're very similar cards, and I think they're both low S tier guys. Chelsea Gray, D. Pete Maravich, high C. I wish he played more defense. His jumper isn't that great. He's not that great of a slasher, but he is 6'5". He provides some sort of size defensively. He's not as good as anybody in B tier though. I think he's C. Jose Calderon, I mean, he's probably better than Trae Young, maybe. He's not a great card, but he's also probably C tier. He's not quite D by any means. Ron Harper's gonna be another S tier to me. He is a top 3 card on this list. Elite defensive point guard, has a very nice jump shot as well, and even a good escape. He's really good. He's an S tier for sure. Kyrie, another small non-defensive point guard who can't dunk. Fun to use offensively, but certainly not good enough to be above C, especially with the price tag. Richie Guerin, Pro 2 fade, 6'4" point guard, good slasher, good defender. I think he's the last S tier probably on this list. He's very, very good, but I think just barely cracks S tier in my opinion. Mike Conley can dunk okay, and actually can kind of guard a little bit too, but his jumper's so meh. I think he's also C. I don't think he's good enough to go B, to be totally honest. Steph's movement puts him B. He's a better Kyrie. Just more fun offensively, creates more space. Neither of them guard a soul, to be totally honest, so it doesn't really matter. Kyrie might be better on the perimeter, but neither of them are going to really play defense. Tyreek Evans, like Giddey, low A. He's got a worse jumper than Giddey does, but he's got a better stats and badges. I don't think he's an S tier type guy, but he is an A tier type guy. Definitely a good card. Darius Garland, a worse Steph, fun offensively, not great overall, C tier. Jalen Suggs, another A tier, good defensive point guard at 6'5" with well-rounded stats and badges, good slasher, solid jumper. He's a good card. I don't think he does a ton of shot creation, but he's a high A option like Marcus Smart. He's a very good card. Caitlin Clark, Caitlin's actually probably not D tier. I think she's better than Rubio and Isaiah are, as well as the other WNBA cards. She actually has a little bit of movement, and her jumper's pretty good. She's kind of fun. I'll go low C. It's fine. And then Sam Cassell, this might be a shocking placement, but I'm putting him low B as well. Actually moves okay. Jumper spectacular. Decent defender. 6'3", not hugely undersized. I think he's better than the C tier point guard. So that's why I put him low B. And here you go. Besides a little bit of a large C tier, a pretty even point guard tier list overall. Let me know what y'all think of it in the comment section down below. And yeah, let me know what y'all's point guard position is looking like right now in my team. Hopefully you got a couple of these top 3 tier guys at least. I know a lot of these cards are expensive or challenging to get, but that's just kind of how it is. J-Kid though, totally free. You should be getting him. If you haven't gotten him already, grind for him. He might be the best card on this list, and he's completely free. That's the takeaway. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.